Hi everybody, it's Tammy from White Pine, and in this video I'm sharing with you guys one of our Instagram live sessions where I focus on stretching our hips, our lower back, and our legs, and I go over how to do the threading the needle, which is the performance stretch. Make sure to read the indications and contraindications before you do any of these exercises, and if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So again, you're going to do the next 3 breath cycles by yourself. 4 counts for inhale, 4 counts of hold, 4 counts exhale, 4 counts hold. Try to restrict the back of your throat so it becomes audible, so it sounds like And you guys, I know that can be strange if it's the first time you're doing it, but there's no one around you to judge you, so go ahead, make it as audible as possible, but just through your nose. And with the next breath, let's set an intention for our class. So my intention will be not to worry about things that I don't have control over. And in order to hold on to this intention, I want you guys to just listen to your breath for the next 25 minutes or 30 minutes, okay? So I want you guys all to start. If you guys can't do these exercises, you can stretch on your back, okay? But I want us all to start on all fours. So check in with your body. With an inhale, I want you to arch your lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, bring your chest down, look all the way up. With an exhale, curve your belly in, curve your back, push your hands into the ground and squeeze your shoulder blades the opposite way and bend your neck all the way down. So this is again, with an inhale, go up. This is a modification of the cat and cow because we are trying to focus first on moving our lower back, then our upper back, then our neck. And then coming up, same thing. Curve your lower back first, then your upper back, then look all the way up, as opposed to just doing the whole thing at the same time. So we're going to do that for 2 more breaths. Take in. Exhale all the air out. With an inhale, curve your back, then your upper back, then look all the way up. With an exhale, bring your neck down, curve your upper back, and then curve your lower back. Next inhale, you're going to do it by yourself. Perfect. So with the next inhale, what I want you guys to do is bring one leg all the way forward, so we're in a lunge position, okay? Now, if your knee is sensitive, if you're on a mat, you can just fold the mat, or you can always just put a towel, okay, under that knee. Now let's check in with our form, you guys. The goal is to try to bring this hip down towards the floor, but you don't want your upper back to be curved like mine is right now. So what I want you to do is squeeze your shoulder blades back, look forward, and then go deeper into your stretch. Push your hip down towards the floor. And you're doing the same type of breath for the whole class, okay? So what I want you to do now is bring both hands inside. If you have the range of motion, if you're already feeling a stretch, you don't want to go any deeper, just hold it there. If you want to go deeper, let's go down on our elbows and see what's happening with the other leg, okay? Sometimes you might kind of want to push that leg away from your body and rotate up. If you have that range of motion, you want to do it, go ahead. And with the next inhale, come back to center. Go up on your hands. And then from here, we are going to stretch our hamstrings. So slowly, gently bring your body back. We've done this routine before. But today, we're going to go a little bit slower to tap in with our body again, see where our joints are, okay? So what I want you to do is take a look at your hips, okay? So right now, the leg that I have straight, my hip is going forward and this hip is going backwards. Let's square that off, okay? So it's like you're scissoring your legs. You push the straight hip back and bring the other hip forward. Now see if that changes how you feel the stretch. Sorry guys, if you guys are writing comments for me, I can't read it right now. If you can't do these exercises, just switch to another stretch that you know how to do, okay? The focus is just to hold on to your breath. So with an inhale, bring your toes up now. Now see if that makes any difference in how you feel the stretch. Great. Now, with the next inhale, we're going to go all the way forward again into our pigeon. If you can't do the pigeon, you can switch to threading the needle, or you can go into child's pose. But if you have that range, bring your shin forward, try to square off your hips, and slowly sit back down on your hips. Now, you guys, if you don't have the range of motion to go this low, you can always keep this foot down here, right? You might not even be able to go down, that's okay. Even if you're here, that's still okay as long as you're feeling a stretch. Great, and with the next inhale, come all the way back up and we're going to switch to the other side. So take an inhale, bring the opposite leg forward, and let's go deep into our lunge. Tap back into your breath. Now push your hips all the way down again. If you want to go deeper into the stretch, bring both of your hands in, bring this foot out, go on your elbows. If you want more of a stretch, you can always rotate up. Now, you don't need to go this deep into the stretch. Even if you're feeling it while you're still on your hands, that's good enough. The goal is just to feel a stretch in the front of your hip. Great, now with the next inhale, come all the way back up and we'll go into our hamstring stretch. So again, see where you are with your body. Goal number one is not to arch your back. So make sure your back is straight. Push your shoulder blades back. The second goal is to square off your hips. So if this hamstring stretch is hard for you, you can stretch your hamstring however you're comfortable. That can be just sitting on your bum. And with the last inhale, now point your toes up. So again, my leg on this side is not doing so well, so it's very hard for me to keep that straight position. And that's okay. Eventually, hopefully, I'll get there. Good. And then with the next inhale, we're going to go all the way forward into our pigeon. So again, square off your hips. Bring that leg all the way back down. See where you are in your body. If this pose is frustrating for you, just be mindful of it, you know, like the intention maybe you guys set with me at the beginning of the class, that we're just going to be mindful, but maybe not so angry with it. Great. Now slowly bring both of your legs forward. So now we're sitting on our back. And just hug your knees and see how your legs are feeling. Good. And with the next inhale, I want you to lie all the way back down. So today I'm going to be reteaching you guys how to do threading the needle, because we have some of our clients that have asked me that. So as I go through it, if you guys know how to do the stretch, go into your stretch. If not, you're going to do it with me. So you're going to bend one leg, bring your ankle and rest it on top of your knee. Now first thing is you push your knee away from your body. If you feel a stretch, stop here. The stretch should be felt on the outside of your glute, on the lateral part of your glute, maybe even going to your knee. If you want more of a stretch, bring this other foot closer to your bum if you have the range of motion. Now push down. Now if you want more of a stretch, you're going to take your belt or your towel, you're going to put it right underneath your hamstring, and you're going to pull your hamstring in. The one thing that happens, or if you have the range of motion and your arms are okay, just grab underneath your knee and bring your knee in. Now, something I see that happens often is that we do this, and that's neck injury. So either use your belt to hold and bring that knee in, or I'm going to show you how to do it on the wall. So for those of you who are holding the stretch, let's now switch to the other side. What you can do is you can use the wall, so you're going to put your foot on the wall, bring your ankle right over the other knee, and push your knee away now. If you want more of a stretch, bring your bum closer to the wall. Again, bring your leg up, rest your ankle, and push. Great, you guys. Now with the next inhale, try to go side to side. I'm going to switch my legs too, so let's go side to side. And see where you find the juiciest stretch. Take an inhale. With the next exhale, bring your hamstring towards your chest as you push your knee away from your body. Great, now let go of your legs. Now let's put our feet on the floor and just gently go side to side. See how that feels. Okay. And see where your mind is. If this is the first time you're doing these exercises, you are so focused on how you're doing the movements and maybe the expectations you have of yourself. And try to let go of those expectations. And if you've been doing it for a while, see how it's making you feel. Do you want to do more? You want to go deeper into the stretches? If that's the case, maybe today don't. Challenge yourself, do something different. Great. Now I'm going to ask you to grab your belt, put it right on top of your foot. I know my belt looks weird today, it's my yoga strap. Now you have two options here, either bend the other leg or put it all the way down, depending on how your lower back feels. So if you have lower back issues, put that foot on the ground. Make sure your back is glued to the floor. Now push your push your knee away from your body. Again, you guys, if you're up here, that's neck injury. Let your head go. Hold on, bring your leg up. So I'm bringing my hands closer to my foot as opposed to lifting my body up, right? And then squeeze your shoulder blades back and down. And with the next inhale, push your knee away from your body. With an exhale, bring your foot closer towards your face. Great, and then we are going to switch our legs. Bring the other leg up and see how that feels different. I mean, it feels a lot different for me. So again, together, I'm going to let go of my hands a little bit because obviously I don't have that range of motion on this side. So again, you're going to take an inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back on the floor. With an exhale, push your knee away from your body. If this is frustrating and overwhelming and maybe your leg is shaking, try to breathe. See what that does. But a deep, deep, powerful breath. Again, the whole time you're breathing through your nose. One more inhale, push your knee away from your body. With an exhale, bring your foot higher up towards your face. Amazing, you guys. Now let it go. Now I want you to grab behind both knees, interlock your fingers, bring your knees in towards your chest and go side to side. Now, this is where I'm usually comfortable, but this might not be comfortable for you. Maybe you want a deeper stretch. Take your hands, put it on your shin, and then now push your knees up. So definitely I can bring my legs higher into my chest when I do it this way. And I feel more of, I don't know, maybe like a stretch in my upper back as well, because I'm really trying to squeeze my shoulder blades back into the floor. And then from here, we're going to go into the most awkward position, which is a happy baby. I just find it to be like a lot of pressure on the hips, but it's great. It's a great hip opener. So what you're going to do is bringing both of your legs up, point your toes up towards your face, take both hands, grip from inside, okay? You can do it from outside too, but you will feel a deeper stretch if you hold from inside. Now, from there, squeeze your shoulder blades back into the mat, put pressure on the bottom of the feet, push your feet in to the floor and away from the other foot, if that makes sense. So my pressure is down and away. And then rock side to side from there. I think most of us should be able to do this stretch because you're really bending your knee, unless you have like a lot of knee issues, which most of you don't have a lot of knee issues. I hope. I'm not talking about some pain in the knee, I mean, you know. Okay. Great, now bring both of your legs in, give yourself a nice hug. And we are going to come into a seated position, so you can either roll up from here or you can turn to one side and slowly get all the way up. Great. Awesome, Brian. Good. So I want you to find a comfortable position. I like to sit with my legs crossed. If you guys, even if your legs are out this way or they're flat or bent, however you want to sit, as long as your sit bones are right on the floor, okay? Then what I want you to do is put one hand on the mat and the other hand, we're going to bring it up overhead and stretch to one side. Now, a couple of things here, guys. Make sure your hip is not coming off the floor. So your hip bones are glued to the floor. You're not rotating down. You're using your hand to push your body up towards the ceiling, and you're going to stretch to one side. And see where you are in your body, you guys. Were you able to hold on to your breath? Were you able to hold on to your intention? And if not, it's okay. Just go back into it. With the next inhale, come all the way back up, and then we'll go to the other side. So again, put your hand on the floor and rotate up toward the ceiling as you reach. Great. So now I want you to do this one movement with me. We are going to repeat it 10 times. It is a great way to wake up our upper back and our lower back muscles, and it improves range of motion in your lower back, okay? So we go from a child's pose position to almost like an upward dog position, okay? And we're going to do that 10 times But what's very important with this movement is that you're not activating your glutes. So your legs are sleeping, okay? Because we're just trying to move our lower back. We're not trying to turn this into a strengthening exercise. It's a movement exercise, okay? And we are going to move with our breath, okay? So find that comfortable position in your child's pose, reach forward, really stretch your back. Now, if you don't have this range of motion, you're here, it's still okay, you guys, we're still moving. Even if you just start from here and you go forward, it's great because we're still moving. So with an inhale, go all the way forward, really stretch your lower back, squeeze your shoulder blades back, look up. With an exhale, go back. That's one. Inhale, come forward, look up, exhale back, that's two. Inhale, exhale, three. Inhale, exhale, four. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Perfect. Now hold it right in child's pose. And slowly bring both of your hands to one side. Really stretch your lower back. And see how that changed stuff. How was that movement for you guys? How did it feel? How did it feel in your lower back? Did you feel a stretch? I feel like now that a lot of us are sitting down for long periods of time, really that lower back is losing its movement. So this is a great, you go to the other side, this is a great exercise that you guys can do to help activate those deep spinal muscles and create that range of motion in your lower back. With the next inhale, come to center. We are going to do our rotation movement here. So go ahead, rotate all the way to one side. And hold it here. Really feel that rotation. And with the next inhale, let's go to the other side. Exhale, rotate your upper back. Awesome, guys. Now, if you don't want to do the core strengthening aspect of it, you're more than welcome to do a breathing exercise for the next little while. But if you want to challenge yourself, let's do this together. Okay, so again, I'm going to show you guys modifications. These are still great exercises. Make sure you tilt your tummy and your lower back basically to push your lower back into the mat. Keep your knees closer to your body. You only go out if your back is still glued to the mat, and you hold it here. If you want more of a challenge, you hold it here while we do the exercises. Now for the rest of you who want to do the exercises with me, we're going to lift up first and make big circles with our hands. That's 1, 2. Lift up your head and your shoulders off the mat. If you want, you can use one hand to guard your neck. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Bring your knees to your chest. Roll side to side. Now when you come up, when you lift up, I really want you to activate your whole core. Like think about the muscle. It's lying vertically in our tummy, right? So you want to squeeze it, bring it together, make it shorter muscle as we do these exercises, okay? So with the next exercise, grab your head, come up, have your legs straight or bend, whatever you're more comfortable. The first exercise, We're just going to go down one leg at a time. If you want, you can do it straight, whatever you're more comfortable, as long as your back is on the floor. I'm going to do it with a bent knee. Let's do it for 10 on each side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Bring your knees in. We're only going to do one more, I promise. Take your hands, put it right in the small of your back. Bring your legs straight up. And we're going to go down for a count of 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring your knees to your chest. Slowly go side to side. And 2 more sets, you guys. Put your hands right on the small of your back. Bring your legs up. Point your toes towards your face. Make sure your knees are straight. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your knees to your chest. And 1 more, you guys. Okay. Put your hands on the small of your back. Lift your legs up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Bring your knees into your chest. Go side to side. You did it. I hope that you enjoyed this stretching routine. Just make sure to go at your own pace and see how you can improve on a daily basis. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you can't do all of these stretches, you will get there eventually. Again, if you have any questions, as always, leave a comment for me. And if you liked the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.